All right, guys. Rich, why don't you start since you've been sick?
Well, we know Rooks is coming in, so tell us a little bit about him.
Yeah, athletic. We can kind of move him. He can play 3 technique, 5 technique. He can play on the edge. He's got a lot of twitch. He's got a live body, and he's got good size. When you see him, he's a big kid. He's getting stronger. I thought Toos did a good job developing him in the winter. You know, we've known him for a while. We recruited him really hard out of high school, and then when he entered the portal, we connected. I went to his house fairly quickly after that, and just really glad to have him here. I think he's going to be a really good football player, and he's a great kid.
Yeah, just the brief thing I read on him, it sounds like he's good against the run, and he can also knock balls down at the line of scrimmage, stuff like that.
He's athletic, and you can see it even when you talk to our linemen. He's very twitchy, and he has very good instincts. He knows kind of when to get vertical. He can rush the quarterback. He has in practice, I don't know where you read that, but he's gotten his hand on a few of the footballs, and he's made some play. I think he'll give us some pass rush ability, and he'll be good on first and second down. He'll give us, added depth on that D-line, which is what we need on both sides. So I'm really glad that he's here. He's really progressed nicely.
In terms of just like a weekly update, where are you guys at in practice right now? How'd practice go today? Yeah,
well, we scrimmaged Saturday, so we've been in full pads. I thought Saturday's scrimmage, because you guys couldn't be, you weren't here, right, Saturday? I thought the scrimmage went really well. We played like a half of a game, which will progress more this Saturday. We'll scrimmage again. We ran the ball really well. Offensive line looked really good, which is it was really encouraging walking out of here on Saturday. And the backs look good, multiple guys. But you could tell the offense wanted to focus on running the ball. We threw it pretty well, but we didn't throw it as much. We came out, we ran the ball well. So I would say the offense had a really good day. I thought the defense today came out, which is what you would expect. The defense came out swinging today and did a really nice job early on. And then the offense fought back. I've never seen anyone come through that door before. And the offense came back and did a really good job at the end. So today was pretty balanced, but I like the way our offensive line looks right now. Like I said, we have depth. Mahogany worked into a few more drills today. Still not doing off team. George Takis worked in today. Sheeta came back today. So when you start to see Christian doing some pod work and Sheeta and George working in team settings, it's good to have them back. But I think we're trending in the right direction right now. Guys are working hard, coming together as a team. I like where we're at.
I want to go back to Pro Day for a second.
Sure.
2 quick ones. One, did you ever think of using Marcus in a go-wide package or anything?
As what, a running back?
Anything.
I was impressed with Marcus's Pro Day. Yeah. The coolest thing is he went out and he did D-line drills. Then right after that he did linebacker drills, and then he jumped in and was running routes as a running back. And he looked really athletic, and he ran really well. Really good time. I mean, Marcus is a guy, when that guy puts his mind to something, he gets it done. Maybe someone will take him as a fullback. But I should have thought of it.
I was going to say, did you know he had that in him?
Yeah, we knew what kind of athlete he is, Now, usually during the season, if you guys remember, he's been wearing elbow braces, both hands look like clubs. So the last thing I'm going to do is give a guy a ball who's got 2 clubs and 2 bionic arms. But that guy represents what it is to be a BC football player. He's tough, he's relentless, and he went out in the Pro Day and he probably did more drills than anyone I've ever seen in my life. So hopefully he gets a chance. Wouldn't surprise me if he does, and then he makes it and holds on, because it's what he's done his whole life.
And Emmett throwing the other day, he needed another arm, but to be in front of all those scouts and to have those lights on him, that can only be good for him moving forward, just in terms of confidence, right?
Yeah, I mean, you had just about every NFL here team, and every team in the NFL is represented watching Zay, and Zay asked Emmett to throw to him. He's got a comfort level with him, and that was really nice of Emmett to do. Because he threw a lot in practice, and then he had practice the next day, and he warmed up and he threw, and he did a really good job. But yeah, it definitely will help him. Not only for people to get eyes on him, but just to go through that, and all of a sudden you got pro guys looking at you and watching you. But we know Emmett can throw it. I mean, so he looked great, and Zay I thought did a really good job. Woodby looked really good in his drills. Booz I thought looked great, ran well. We didn't have many. Usually you got a pro day bigger than 4, but we really didn't lose a lot of guys, and hopefully all those guys can catch on somewhere, and hopefully Zay's name will be called on that first day.
Awesome to have Zay back.
It was great to have him back. I mean, I feel like he's been in every practice since he's been back. He's been in the office. He's been in my office. Feels like he's never left, and I kind of wish he was back for good. But it's his time, and I'm excited to see it. He's worked really hard. He's done all the right things, and he's impressed a lot of people, which doesn't surprise any of us. I mean, you guys would probably, Zay. He's just a fun guy to be around. He's a great person.
What about Kyle Burgle? Brendan was telling us he's playing both sides of center, and
yeah, he's playing center guard, right?
Yeah.
Christian's not doing team right now, so we're moving guys around. And, I mean, he's a guy that has the ability to play center and guard, so I think it's good for his own future.
Okay.
But he's definitely right in the thick of the guard spot. But you got to have a backup center. And for Kyle's own sake, looking at his future, you got to have some versatility, so we're trying to teach him how to train him to snap the ball. But I'm really glad he's here. He's one of the strongest guys on our team. He's tough. He brings an edge to the line. And he's done a really good job so far.
Was he on that team that came up here in 2020?
No, he was not.
Oh, was not.
Yeah.
Speaking of O-line, Finn Durson out in the portal. Was it a surprise to you, or?
You're the first person I've ever seen come through that door.
We have to for Padgies.
All right, come on in.
Sorry.
That's all right. We can get you on camera next time.
Get the crap out.
I'm sorry.
No,
Go ahead.
Durson hopped in the
Scared,
portal.
it scared me. I was like,
Let's
uh
get the crap out. Durson hopped in the portal. Was it a surprise to you, or just kind of how things work these days?
No, not a surprise at all. Finn was done here playing. We had great conversations. We mutually, it was time, and I hope he finds the place. Finn's a great kid. I hope he can stay healthy and play. Great person, tough, and I'll do my best to help him find a spot to play. Not a surprise.
Offensively, I know you kind of talked about it a little bit, but last 2 weeks ago you said new scheme, kind of some learning troubles, but now is everyone more comfortable, you would say? You guys are
Based on the scrimmage, yeah. There was a very high level of execution. Like I said, the run game, the screen game, and I think that was definitely the emphasis. But high level of execution, Judge, Shimmy, Matt, and they've done a really good job in the run game. Really, I like where we're at right now. Today we did the red zone for the first time, so that was new. So is that going to look great? No. Tomorrow we'll get in the low red zone. That'll be the first time for them. So that'll just take time and reps. But I like where we're at. We just need to keep progressing.
Isn't that the first thing you do, though? Get the running game, short passing game first, and then branch? Isn't that how?
Yeah, it's first and second down football, so
Yeah.
it's, run game, play action pass, RPOs. It's just the intricacies of the run game take time. With various personnel groups that we are using, it's been very well detailed and coached, and I think it's a credit to the coaches and the players, because in the first scrimmage they were on point. And I'm not just saying from a yards perspective. I'm saying they executed at a high level. They were IDing the right guys. They were on the right people. And I like the way guys finished, and they look good. So next scrimmage will be Saturday, and hopefully we'll continue to progress. Anyone else?
good.
All right, guys. I'll see you Thursday. Thanks a lot.